Our challenges continue.
There's a big storm rolling in a few days. Our electrical failure is still a mystery to us. Nick's hip is broken and healing slowly, and his body's covered in a bad poison oak rash. Luckily, we have a friend that knows about a secret poison oak remedy from a rare carbonated spring used by ancient Native American tribes. After several difficult weeks, we definitely needed a day of relaxation and rehab, so it was easy for us to agree to today's adventure.
Today on Destination Now, we're visiting a 150-year-old California landmark.
Wherever I go, I will always know everything I need is right here with me. It's time to let
I'm
it
still
all
dealing with my poison oak. It's way better than it was, but definitely still having issues with it. The healing process has begun. And my good friend David, who's a local here in Ukiah, suggested that we go to Vichy Springs, and he even offered to buy us a day pass there.
Thank you, David.
Thank you so much, David. So apparently, the story that I got, the Native Americans used to use this place as a healing spring, and it's somehow naturally carbonated water. I don't understand how that's possible or what makes that happen, but I looked on their website and yeah, it's carbonated water. So we're gonna go check this out. What's gonna happen? I don't know. What do you think, Jacqueline?
Well, we've been to hot springs before, and the natural minerals are supposed to be really good for you. They cure a lot of ailments. So yeah, if nothing else, maybe we'll just have more beautiful skin.
God, I hope so, man. It's bad, you know?
This is the third morning Nick's woken up with a swollen eye. It's not the only place he has that on his body. It's kind of all over. He got it on his hands and then went scratching. I'm looking forward to these hot springs they call champagne
I
baths.
don't even know if they're hot springs.
So they have several. There's one that's 104, there's one that's 90,
really?
and then I think there's some that are just considered warm. They're pretty famous. They are a historical California landmark. Many people have been to them, including Teddy Roosevelt.
Really?
Yeah. Who else? I read a whole list of people, and so it is a destination. Here in California, it's historical landmark number 980 or something like that. I didn't know they were numbered.
Wow.
But looking forward to it. We really wanted to do hot springs while we're out here because there's several in the area, but they're just so expensive. And this one's actually reasonably priced for the day. I think it's like $35 or something for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the part that we really liked is we don't need to spend all day there, you know, and to be able to go just for a couple hours is perfect. So I'm really looking forward to that, and I'm really appreciative of David to be such a good friend and suggest that to us. And of course to buy it for us. That's awesome.
This episode brought to you by David.
Let's go check it out. Exciting.
It's time to go in to Vichy Hot Springs. Actually, they're just Vichy Springs, not hot springs. So there's 700 acres of property here open to all the guests. There's an Olympic-sized swimming pool, the mineral baths, the beauty baths, and another hot pool. Behind the property, there is a bunch of hiking trails. There's a couple waterfalls I believe you can hike too. And then there are all these cabins you can rent if you wanted to stay overnight. This is breakfast in one of these buildings. They've got a game room and vending machines. And right now we're gonna go head to the mineral baths to see if we can get Nick's poison oak all cured up. The mineral baths are good for joint and arthritis, gout, symptoms like that, poison oak. And then the beauty baths are good for your hair, skin, and nails. So maybe try both of those out. That's the Olympic-sized pool, and that is not heated, so it's just whatever temperature it is outside. The mineral water that actually comes out of these 200-year-old baths is drinkable. Let's go. full of all different kinds of minerals. They're individual baths that you fill yourself so as not to waste the water. And then once you're done, the water flows out into their natural spring behind the building. The Monet Bridge, and it crosses over to mineral baths. I'm excited. Okay, so this is the beauty one that's good for the hair, skin, and nails. And then we have the hot pool, which is just normal water that they treat with bromine instead of chlorine. And then down over there, that's where we're gonna head first. We're gonna go down to the mineral baths. Gotta look like coffins.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That flows fast. Can you feel the bubble?
Kind of. Yeah, I think so.
You can hear the little bubbles.
Uh-huh. Yeah, oh, you can see them coming out of my pants.
Oh, you can just see them in general.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah, so I guess the bubbles burst on your skin and they do something special with the capillaries and can actually make your skin a little red afterwards. And a little bit painful, but it's really, really good for your skin.
Does it hurt?
No, not currently. I think I'm gonna get my face in.
It's naturally occurring carbonation. Oh my gosh.
Plug your nose first.
So there's millions of tiny little bubbles. Carbonation is why they call it the champagne bath. And what they do is they attach to your skin and they'll rupture. When they rupture, they actually break that top layer capillary under your skin, which causes the redness, but it also releases healing. And it's really, really good for you. And if you experience too much redness, she said just go get in the hot tub pool, and that'll help relax it a little bit. But that's where the healing properties begin. Look how many bubbles are on your shorts.
Definitely want to plug your nose before you go underwater because the carbonation gets in your nostrils and it kind of burns.
Amazing! I'm gonna get in. But it's not like like a Rice Krispie and the snap crackle and popping. There's so many bubbles on the skin, it feels like a layer of fur. It's so soft. It kind of tickles a little. Ever wondered what a bug feels like when it falls into a carbonated drink? This is it.
But we laying in the pool upside down. And I can feel all of the carbonation going on my face. Feels very nice. It's kind of tingly. Water tastes like a carbonated beverage.
You drink
It's a
it?
little sweet.
It's a little sweet.
It's a little sweet.
Chunks floating in it from the bottom. I don't know if I want to taste it.
I know.
Oh, that is different. It is a little sweet. Like drinking my own bath water.
Been in here for about 30 minutes now, soaking my face, and man, I can tell you it feels wonderful.
Okay, so we just took a quick dip in the hot tub to warm up a little bit after being in the
carbonated baths, and we're gonna head over to the second mineral bath that's supposed to be good for your hair, skin, and nails. It's pretty deep then.
There's like dirt in the bottom. Alright, when I get out of here, I'm gonna be beautiful.
Ooh, squishy. It's got like a squishy, muddy bottom, and it's rocky. Not the most comfortable. We'll see how we come out. How was your experience today?
Oh, what an incredible idea. David, thank you a million. You are incredible, my friend. I really appreciate you.
You feel like it cured you?
I do. How's my face look?
It's getting better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You
It's
guys
still,
notice a difference?
it's a little puffy. You'll have to compare the video, but the color is basically
What about all this?
working better. Your handprint's not that red right now, but the hot tub's probably inflamed. You know what? Your back looks really good.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
My ear?
drastically better. I didn't see the back of your ear before, but it's
pretty
not
red.
swollen. It looks pretty normal.
Dude,
The swelling is
that's
gone.
impressive. We've only been here for almost 2 hours, and those are some pretty impressive results, I have to say. I would say the best cure for poison oak is this, number one, and number two, I would say taking a dip in the ocean is probably a close second.
If you guys enjoyed today's video, hit that like for us, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next Tuesday on another adventure.
Thanks for tuning in. Later, Gators.